There is always a dilemma whether to follow our heart or our mind. Before concluding what is right, let's try to understand what it means to follow our heart and our mind. Following our mind means following the knowledge that we have gathered, following the memories, the experiences, the best practices, the best techniques that we have learned. Also, following the views and opinions of others, because that is what is there in our mind. Okay, what it means to follow our heart? Following our heart means following our own feelings, following our own will, following our own intuition. Okay, now we know the difference. But why most of the people are following their mind? Because we want to repeat the success of others. At any given situation, we want to use the best practices, the lessons learned from our past experiences. Okay, it is not so bad. By following our mind, we will definitely achieve efficiency, but we are losing out on something very important. What is that we will lose by following our mind? We will lose ourselves, because following our mind means we are suppressing our heart. We are not giving expressions to our feelings. We are not asserting our will. We are not using our intuition. Basically, we are not being ourselves. By following our mind, we can even become successful, but we will feel empty inside. Because only by following our heart, we will get the contentment. Our life will look meaningful. By following our heart, we are giving expression to ourselves. We are growing ourselves. Following our heart doesn't mean that we will become dumb. It doesn't mean that we will not use our mind. When we make our heart the master, the mind will automatically become an efficient servant. And that is where our mind should be. It should be serving us and not leading us. As an efficient servant, the mind can still use the knowledge, the lessons learned, the best practices. Basically, we will be executing things using our mind, but still we will go in the direction shown by our heart, because only our heart can show us the way forward in any given situation. As humans, we always need a guide, but we cannot depend on the external guide all the time. We need internal guide. We have art and mind as our internal guides, but mind is a poor guide. It can only guide us based on the past experiences. It cannot see the current reality as it is. Only our art as the eyes to see the current moment as it is. Seeing the current moment as it is the real intelligence, and only our art as that intelligence. Some people say that we should use both our art and mind. That is correct. But we cannot use both art and mind as the masters. We cannot have two masters. We can have only one master, and our heart is the real master, and our mind is a perfect servant.